Every year, we all have plans to do for the upcoming year and take resolutions. It's not that everyone follows it, but we do take up resolutions. We also predict the upcoming year.
இந்த 2020 அப்படிங்கிறது ஒரே வார்த்தையில் சொன்னோம்னா பிரமாண்டம்.
But 2020 is something which no one imagined. Technological giants have described this year in one word. Microsoft Windows' one word description for 2020 is delete. Xiaomi describes 2020 in one word, reboot. YouTube's one word description for 2020 is unsubscribe. Zoom describes this year as unstable. 2020 is all about 2020 is a year of mixed emotions. Some happiness, some boredom.
India has become the latest and largest country to introduce a nationwide lockdown in the fight against the coronavirus. Its population of 1.3 billion has been told to stay at home.
Some crisis. Every year has a few defining moments, but the past 6 months have contained so many world-changing, paradigm-shifting developments that it's getting hard to believe we are not in a simulation that's running every possible scenario at once. The year 2020 started off with a terrible bushfire in Australia. Australia faced a devastating start to its fire season in late 2019, and things swiftly got worse before rains helped contain most of the fires in February 2020. The fires burnt an estimated 18.6 million hectares, destroyed over 5,900 buildings, and killed nearly 34 people. Nearly 3 billion terrestrial vertebrates alone, the vast majority being reptiles, were affected, and some endangered species were believed to be driven to extinction. Then came the COVID-19 pandemic that affected almost 75 million people and killed nearly 1.66 million worldwide till the filing of this story. Economies around the world collapsed. Job losses were at a peak and several sectors witnessed a doom. Natural disasters occurred in different parts of the globe, leading to further bloodbath. India, for example, witnessed floods, cyclones, earthquakes, and a bloody border confrontation, all in the past 8 months. The COVID-19 pandemic has led to a dramatic loss of human life worldwide and presents an unprecedented challenge to public health, food systems, and the world of work. The economic and social disruption caused by the pandemic is devastating. Tens of millions of people are at risk of falling into extreme poverty, while the number of undernourished people currently estimated at nearly 690 million and could increase up to 132 million by the end of the year. Indian migrant workers during the COVID-19 pandemic have faced multiple hardships. With factories and workplaces shut down due to the lockdown imposed in the country, millions of migrant workers had to deal with the loss of income, food shortages, and uncertainty about their future. Millions of enterprises face an existential threat. Nearly half of the world's 33.3 billion global workforce are at risk of losing their livelihoods. Informal economy workers are particularly vulnerable because the majorities lack social protection and access to quality healthcare and have lost access to productive assets. Without the means to earn an income during lockdowns, many are unable to feed themselves and their families. For most, no income means no food, or at best, less food and therefore less nutrition.
நல்ல மோடைக்கு பசி சாப்பாடு கூட கஷ்டம். எங்க வீட்டுக்கார கூலி வேலை அவராலையும் போக முடியல, பையனுக்கு ஃபீஸ் கட்ட முடியல, படிக்க முடியல. எங்க வெளியே போய் எதுவும் வாங்க முடியாது, யாருன்னா கொடுக்குறதுலாம் வச்சு வாங்கி சாப்பிடலாம். அதுக்கப்புறம் 2 மாசத்துக்கு அதுக்கப்புறம் எதுவும் கொடுக்கவே இல்லை. ரொம்ப கஷ்டமாயி போச்சு.
Vital environmental changes have been evident during the COVID-19 lockdown. 500% decrease in sewage and industrial effluents in rivers. Dissolved oxygen, biological oxygen demand, pH of river water has been improved by 79%, 30% and 7.9 respectively. Noise level was reduced up to 35% to 68% all over the world. Wildlife gets a chance to reclaim their land. Then, in monsoon period, change in lifestyle of people occurred again due to cyclone for people from Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh. This cyclone caused floods and made life more difficult for the people. In 2020, we also lost many of our talented people who were close to our hearts. We lost actors like Irfan Khan, we lost a legendary singer like S.P. Balasubramaniam, we lost a great footballer like Madonna, and many more. But 2020 also had a happier part. Even in lockdowns, there were meme creators who made us laugh and entertained us. After 6 months of lockdown, people enjoyed the beginning of sports seasons. Entertainment parks were opened with proper regulations. People slowly started returning to their old lifestyle. But still, 2020 cannot be blamed for its negative occurrence because 2020 revealed many characters and broke many stereotypes. Before 2020, most of the people had negative thoughts on doctors and about their business strategies. But 2020 showed the real face of doctors and made people think doctors as gods. People hated police after the incident which occurred in the early 2020 in Tamil Nadu. But the same police are now treated as saviors of the people.
நான் எங்கேயோ போயிருக்கேன். நம்ம பின்னாடி போறோம். உன் காலை தொட்டு போறியா போயா அப்ப போப்பா போ ரைட். இத்தனை பேர் வந்தா எப்படியா கட்டுப்பட முடியும்? கலெக்ஷன் சொல்லுங்க.
2020 forced us to confront our fears, to face the hard truths, to make difficult choices. 2020 did not change us, it reinforced us to who we are as individuals and as a nation. Divided or united, angry or hopeful, this year made us realize what we are made of. It revealed us.